Hi, Courtney. Love your cardigan.
Thanks. I just got a last night limited. Like, totally blew my allowance.
Now check this out.
I know you gonna dig this. Get funky with me. What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Welcome to Pinelawn Memorial Park here in Farmingdale, New York on Long Island. I pulled into the wrong cemetery. This seems to be kind of like Cemetery Road. There's a lot of cemeteries along here, and there's actually a funeral going on not too far from me. Just over there. The procession just went by. Now it's parked like on that side, being a little quiet, of course. I'm pretty far away from this one. I get a lot of requests. To do videos about people or visit people, and this is one that's been on my list for a long time because the movie that she's most famous for, this actress, one of my favorite movies of all time. Shout out my friend Brian from Real to Real. He loves this movie as much as I do. The movie is Heather's. The actress is Kim Walker.
Monday morning, your history.
I don't really like my friends.
I don't really like your friends either.
God has cursed me, I think.
Oh, the humanity. Is this as good for you as it is for me?
Are we going to prom or to hell?
Life can suck.
Kim Walker was beautiful, talented. She's born here in New York. She died in Los Angeles at a young age, 32, March of 2002, I believe it was. We'll see. I think it was March 2002. And tragic. And people talk about the as soon as I said it, I was like, no. People talk about the curse of Heather's, the movie. I don't believe in it at all. I think it's just bad luck and awful circumstances. Let's talk about Kim Walker. She should be right around here somewhere. Now, like I said, I get asked a lot, and she's probably, unless you've seen Heather's, you probably don't know her because she doesn't have many acting credits to her name. She did like an independent film in the 90s, A Reason to Believe, I believe it's called, but she was on like Matlock in a small role. Say Anything, the John Cusack movie, which is great. She has a small part in that. She also had the part of Cherry Valance in the Outsiders TV series, based on the movie, which is based on the S.E. Hinton novel, which unfortunately did not last very long. But it was really in 1988 she starred with Christian Slater and my girl Winona Ryder in Heather's. And Heather's is a dark, and especially for in the 80s when all these teen movies were really popular and coming out with the John Hughes movies, it's the exact opposite. It takes those movies, twists it, and turns those types of movies on their head, and just makes it's, how do you explain Heather's if you haven't seen it? I mean, some of the clips I can't even put in because it's so dark, but it's so funny. She's got some of the best lines. Basically, she's part of, it's Mean Girls before Mean Girls.
You were nothing before you met me. You were a Girl Scout cookie.
So she's the lead Mean Girl. She's Heather number 1. There's a group of Heathers. They're called the Heathers, and they're the Mean Girls. And Winona Ryder's Veronica, and she gets mixed up with the Heathers. I'm gonna let you watch it. But Kim Walker has some excellent lines. Most of them I cannot put in because of the content. But the something with a chainsaw line is always something that is never forgotten. You don't forget that line. And she delivered it perfectly.
If you're gonna openly be a bitch,
It's just Heather. Why can't we talk to different kinds of people?
Hit me gently with the chainsaw. Do I look like Mother Teresa? If I did, I probably wouldn't mind talking to the Geek Squad.
Hey, Courtney. Love your cardigan. And I should add, it was March of 2001 when she passed away. And she passed away of a brain tumor. And if you've seen the movie, you'll know that one of her lines is, "Did you eat a brain tumor for breakfast?" And it's sad irony. It's not. It's sad coincidence. That's all that is. And then, of course, I believe she delivers a line to one of the other Heathers, played by Shannon Doherty, who had a brain tumor.
So what are you gonna do, Heather? Take the 2 shots or send me out?
Did you have a brain tumor for breakfast? First you ask if you can be read, knowing that I'm always read.
Shit.
Now, Jeremy Applegate, who's also in the movie, he has a line about unaliving yourself. And later in life, I believe he took his own life. And he says that line to Heather, to Kim Walker's character. She should be right around here, I believe. I know she's here, and I looked up the grave before. I don't remember if it says her last name was Walker. She could be on somebody else's. This is difficult. She's right around here. I know that. I know by that bush. Now, I remembered it was Weigel. Here's Weigel. Barbara Weigel. Kim Walker. So here she is. And above her is Barbara J. Weigel. Now, I'm not sure who Barbara J. Weigel is. Her mom, Ruth, who passed in 2021, should be around here somewhere. So she is related, I'm sure, to these Weigels as well. God's child, I am with all my heart, Barbara J. Weigel. And then beneath is Dear Angel, you're in our hearts always, Kim Walker, June 19th, 1968 to March 6, 2001. And my dear friend Juliana back in LA gave me all these different kinds of stones and things to leave. And I'm going to put that right there. A purple stone, a purple star. There's Kim Walker. We're going to come back. I just want to see if I can find her mom. She should be right around here, but I don't see her. I do hope her mom is resting peacefully. Her mom's name is Ruth Walker. I already almost forgot where it was. Yes, she should be around here. Let's just look down at the end. No. I really tried to dig deep into why she left Hollywood. Now, like I said, 88 was Heather's. 1994, she did a starring role. And then she just left acting. And I don't know if it's because she wasn't getting the roles. She's such a scene stealer and such a so talented and then so beautiful. You think, I don't know. I've read a lot online trying to figure out, but I don't know why. I'm not sure why she left acting. Maybe she just wasn't enjoying it. Lots of people change professions, so she maybe was not enjoying it. You know, it's competitive, and maybe she wasn't getting the roles she wanted. She left. Very loud at this cemetery, which is okay. People are doing their work. It's got to be done. I should add, she died in Los Angeles, and she left New York and she moved to Los Angeles with another actress, an actress that we're all familiar with, Jennifer Aniston. Apparently they were best friends at one point, very tight, and they moved together to Los Angeles. So she was only 32 years old. 32. Like I said, she died of a brain tumor. And there is, you know, that line in the film. People always refer to that. There's about 3 or 4 famous lines. I love that cardigan line. But, you know, the chainsaw line and, well, the brain tumor one. And it's just, it's a sad irony. I don't believe in the curse of Heathers, but it's tragic. It's too young. It's probably just changing her life at that point, you know. 94 was the independent film. Then decided she wanted to do something else, and then this comes up. It is a wonderful, 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 dark movie. I highly recommend Heathers. Well, I always planned on visiting Heather Chandler. I always planned on visiting Kim Walker, and but like I said, I got so many requests over the past couple of years, few years, to visit her. Very popular. She made quite an impact with one role. She's only in like the first half of the movie, really, but she made quite an impact. She was so talented, and I'm sure she's very missed by her family and friends. It's been, 23 years? Wow. Still looking for Ruth. Can't find Ruth. Thanks for watching, everybody. Rest in peace, Kim, and the rest of your family that are here, and your mom, Ruth. Okay, love you all. I'll throw in one more quote from Heather's at the end. Peace out. Oh, and I should add, Barbara is her aunt. And those are her grandparents. That's what I figured out. Hans and Mildred. Yeah. Just not sure where Ruth is. I've got I don't have the coordinates, but I have the plot number and all that, so usually I'm pretty good at finding them.
Grow up, Heather. Bulimia is so 87.